My wife Rachel and I are so thrilled to be with all of you today for this amazing announcement here in the Russell neighborhood. Our goal at Metro Government is to make our city safer, stronger, and healthier. Today's announcement works towards all of that goal, all of those goals. And that work involves partners throughout our city and from some of our neighboring cities. And that partnership takes all kinds of different forms. One of the areas that we're focused on to make our city safer, healthier, and stronger is expanding and revitalizing our parks and our green space. We know our parks have always been a strength of our city and an important part of our city. They still are, and they always will be. In fact, the New York Times just recently named our city, Louisville, a top global destination. And one of the things that they specifically mentioned was our amazing parks. At the same time, we know we have work to do to raise all of our parks and green spaces up to the same high standards. Regardless of what part of the city we're in, our parks should be world class. We need to provide more places in our city for people to go for walks, for families to gather, for kids to play, learn, and have great experiences. Just north of here, we're expanding Waterfront Park West all the way to 14th Street, which will connect downtown with the Portland and Russell neighborhoods. In January, we announced our Parks for All action plan. Parks for All is a comprehensive, long-term roadmap that we developed with community partners, and we're using it to build equity and excellence in every one of our 120 plus parks throughout Louisville, along with a focus on our community centers, pools, golf courses, greenways, and more. Our announcement today will support and further all of those goals in an amazing and fun way. So today, we're here to unveil plans for one of Louisville's newest public parks, located right here in the Russell neighborhood. This is a new 5 3/4 acre park. It's a partnership between Louisville Parks and Recreation and the Louisville Metro Housing Authority and some other partners that we'll talk about and you'll hear from very shortly. This park is a key component in the Choice Neighborhoods revitalization work happening right here in Russell, including the reopening of Beecher Terrace last year. Funding for the first phase of this park is possible thanks to the American Rescue Plan. And here's what's going to be in this amazing new park: a pavilion, a plaza, a splash park, playground, pickleball courts, a tennis court, a walking path with exercise stations, shade covering sitting area, and in the focus of all of the park will be an amazing new field that you'll hear about shortly. So I'd like to welcome one of the leading partners that is making this park a reality, Lisa Osenka, the Executive Director of the Louisville Metro Housing Authority. Lisa?
Thank you, Mayor Greenberg. And yes, we are so excited to be here today and excited to unveil this portion of the larger Vision Russell, which includes the revitalization of Beecher Terrace. When LMHA saw that the Porter Paints facility had closed down and had been vacant for years, we saw it as an opportunity to buy that land and change that what would be an undesirable next door neighbor to a desirable neighbor with a park, a place where our children and our families can come together and enjoy recreation and wonderful times together. And it's the perfect location. So as part of what we've done at Vision Russell, as part of the Beecher Terrace revitalization, the first phase that we did was a large seniors building, and that location was on Roy Wilkins Boulevard, And because of that, the old Walnut Street Park, which was formerly located there, needed a new home. So we are using this space to replace the old Walnut Street Park with this new park here. And I'll let the others get into more details of what the grand announcement is, but I'll turn it back over to the mayor to take us to the next spot. Mayor?
Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you for all of LMHA's leadership on this project and other important projects throughout the city. Like I said earlier, we're working with partners throughout the city like LMHA, but also partners beyond our city. In this case, a city just up the road on I-71. Can I get a quick hooday? In this case, as you can tell, we're working with some amazing people and organizations in our city of Cincinnati, our friends in Cincinnati. We just had Mayor Purrival here a few weeks ago in West Louisville speaking at the Simmons College breakfast, and we're glad, thrilled to be joined by with some other friends from Cincinnati today. This partnership includes the Cincinnati Bengals, who you'll hear from a representative soon, but they're beyond the football field. They're teaming up with us to give young people in Louisville a new place to play at this park right here in the Russell neighborhood. We're thrilled to announce today a $250,000 grant from the Cincinnati Bengals, the National Football League Foundation, and LISC, the Local Initiative Support Corporation, to support the development of this park. This grant to the Louisville Metro Housing Authority will help build a synthetic turf, multi-sports playing field right here as the focal point of this park. This field will be home to the 10th Street Cardinals and other Louisville Youth Sports Football League teams, as well as teams in other sports that will be able to use this. So to tell us a little bit more about this partnership, next I'd like to bring up Scott Love, the Executive Director of LISC Louisville, to talk more about their involvement. Scott?
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Scott Love. I serve as the Executive Director of LISC Louisville, the Local Initiative Support Corporation. LISC Louisville is pleased to be a part of this wonderful project. Mayor Greenberg, as a former member of Louisville Forward, I was part of the initial Choice Neighborhood team, co-chairing one of the initial committees with Sam Watkins, who is a tireless worker here in the Russell community. I remember the project calling for use of the land, the old park, the former Walnut Street Park at 9th and Muhammad Ali. And I remember how committed Louisville Metro Housing Authority and Louisville Forward was with replacing that park with really a state-of-the-art facility. And we have announced that on today. I am honored that LISC Louisville, through a valued and long-standing partnership with the NFL Grassroots Foundation program, to really build out this park. And so and this park will play a vital role in bringing back to the residents of Beecher Terrace and the Russell neighborhood a resource that can and will create wonderful memories for generations to come. LISC, through our Sports and Recreation Division, has helped build over 406 recreational facilities across the country. At LISC, we understand the importance of safe places to gather, exercise, and play, which are fundamental to the well-being of any community. This repurposed site, will provide a positive recreational outlet, serving as a welcome mat to our residents of Russell and throughout the families of all of Beecher Terrace. And so we really believe that this park will provide a safe haven and a deterrent for negative influences within this community. I hope to see new commercial investment as a result of this project and a reduction of crime throughout all of West Louisville, but specifically our Russell neighborhood. Finally, I want to thank the amazing Bengals organization who really helped to plant the seed and provide hope for this community. Their team has been wonderful to work with from the beginning, and I appreciate their presence here with us this morning. What a commitment the LMHA has had to this Beecher neighborhood, and I would be remiss finally if I did not recognize my staff with Louisville Forward. And so with that, I say thank you to all for coming out, and let the games begin. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Thank you so much, Scott. Well, as many of us here in Louisville, for many of us here in Louisville, the AFC Championship game might not have ended the way that many of us wanted to. But that's okay because there's always next season. And Louisville has been supporting the Bengals organization with so many fans here in Louisville for so many years. And the Bengals, in turn, they do more than just for the city of Cincinnati. They support other neighboring cities around the region like our city of Louisville. And for that, we are eternally grateful. And so next, I would like to bring up one of the amazing representatives of that organization, Alex Simmons, who's the Director of Community Engagement for the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's give a warm Louisville welcome to Alex.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Greenberg. Thank you, City of Louisville, for having the Cincinnati Bengals. On behalf of the entire Cincinnati Bengals organization, thank you for allowing us to be a part of this project and the ongoing efforts to enhance the Russell neighborhood for its current and future residents. This project would not have been possible, as many people have mentioned, without the collaboration of a number of community partners. We feel incredibly fortunate to be, for Bengals Nation, to be part of such a philanthropic community of different cities and organizations that call themselves part of Bengals Nation. I'd like to give a special thank you to Scott Love and your team at LISC Louisville. Between their business development efforts and ensuring affordable housing for residents across Louisville, specifically the West Side, the work Scott and his team are doing is having an impact, and this park is an example of that. Additional gratitude must be extended to Lisa and Kathleen and all those at the Louisville Metro Housing Authority. Like LISC, LMHA is working tirelessly to advocate for your fellow neighbors and their ability to access safe and affordable housing. It was Kathleen and her team that did the bulk of the work to bring this grant, this NFL grant funding, to your beautiful city. And finally, thank you, Mayor Greenberg, your office and your staff, and Louisville Metro Parks and Recreation team for all your offices have done to aid and assist the great work being done right here in Louisville. Thank you for welcoming the Bengals and the NFL Foundation into this project and for letting us be a part of it. I can't wait to get back here next summer when we're cutting a ribbon and welcoming youth to play football and any other sports on the beautiful field that's going to end up here. We all know the positive impacts parks makes. A number of people have referenced it already. These new parks and athletic fields can have an immeasurable positive impact on communities. There are many important life lessons that can be taught through sports, specifically my favorite sport, football, whether that's teamwork, accountability, overcoming adversity. And in addition to those life lessons, football brings people together, whether in the locker room, the fans in the stands, or on the players on the field. Louisville is part of Bengals Nation, and it's an honor to use our game to bring the community together and to make a positive impact right here in Louisville, a community that has given our team and our players so much support over the years. Thank you again to everyone for being here today, and thank you for those who worked so hard to bring this park to fruition for the last several years. Congratulations to each of you for all your hard work, and hoo-day!
Thank you so much, Alexa. I'm so excited to not just cut a ribbon, but to play a little football on that field. When it's Jamon, we're going to bring you back. We'll see if you still got it in you. And I can assure you, Al, that my first pick in my family fantasy football next year will be Joe Burrows all the way. I just quick shout out to a couple other folks who are here with us today that are such an important part of everything that Metro government does, particularly projects like this. I want to recognize two members of Metro Council who are here, Councilman Baker, Councilman Hudson. Thank you very much for joining us and for your support of parks here in West Louisville and throughout our entire city. And also Deputy Mayor Barbara Sexton Smith and Deputy Mayor George, thank you all so much for your involvement and support of this and so many other projects. Like so many of the things that our administration is focused on doing, it's all about our kids, supporting our young adults, to give them hope and opportunity and the resources that they need to pursue their dreams, whatever that might be. I am a firm believer that we can do so much for our kids by providing them with great outdoor spaces, with great parks, and great programming within these parks. It is a solution to so many of the challenges that are facing our city today. It helps make our community safer. It helps make our kids healthier. It gives them more opportunity for success. And so that's one of the many reasons why I'm so excited to be joined today by members of the Central High School football team. And to hear from one of those amazing young students is Amontez Woolfolk, who's going to share some of his thoughts. And so without further ado, let me bring up, representing Central High School, Amontez.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a blessed morning. My name is Amontez Woolfolk. I am in 10th grade, and I attend Central High School. I play wide receiver and outside linebacker for the football team. I am thankful for everyone that came out today, and I am thankful for the Bengals community and organization for being able to put this field here for this community. And I am thankful because all the kids in this community of Village West and Cityview Park will be able to have somewhere to play and have somewhere to be able to experience themselves and stay out of trouble and violence and to choose the right path for themselves. When I was younger, I used to play for TMD Louisville Jaguars, and we used to practice at places like Wyandotte Park, Shively Park, and we had to play at places like Winnica, Seneca, and Wagner High School. This field being here is a good experience for me and my football team and for the little league teams and organizations out here, because it would be a good opportunity for them to come practice if they don't got nowhere to practice or nowhere to play, and it'll be a good chance for them to come and create a good bonds and meet new people, and just to stay out the way and stay focused and stay to the path, stay to the course. And when I was younger, I wish I would have had somewhere like this. Wish we would have had so many opportunities to come somewhere and have somewhere to play and practice instead of being in the house or staying in trouble. I am thankful for the Bengals community again, because it's also a good opportunity for my football team, to come practice and play on and come work out on, if anything. I can't wait for this field to be done, and I'm still thankful y'all again. I'm thankful a lot, I swear, because I'm thankful a lot because there's not really nowhere in downtown Louisville or the West End where we can really come out and work out and have a good experience with each other and have a good time with each other and just spend time with each other or family and friends. And I would like to thank my coach and everybody for having me, and Mayor Bringhurst for having me talking to everyone, and hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you so much, Amontez, and to your entire team, thanks. We're excited to work with you guys on this project. So finally, you might have noticed that we have not announced the name of this park yet. And that's because we want to involve the community, the neighborhood, in this process and in this decision. So the name of the park will be decided through the community, through a naming contest. Rules and information about that process can be found at visionrussell.org by clicking on the Help Name the Park banner on the homepage. Again, that's visionrussell.org. We encourage everyone in the community to be a part of the process. And after the review process, the new name will be voted on and approved by our friends on Metro Council. The timeline and schedule for this project. Construction on the park is set to begin this summer, and we expect it to be ready in the spring of 2024. That cannot come soon enough. So we're going to bring out a big check for a couple of pictures, but in final, I just want to say thank you so much to all of our community partners here in Louisville, all of our partners in Cincinnati, with the Bengals, with the NFL Foundation, with LISC, with LMHA. This is a true representation of the amazing things that our city can do when we work in partnership with one another. I'm so excited about the future of our city. I'm so excited about the future of this park. Thank you all so much.
photo. Thank you.